Hello everyone. Good evening. It's a beautiful Tuesday. Day before Wednesday. Wish you all a great evening. This is my first time streaming since the new year, so happy new year to you all. Finally get to tell you in voice. You all already know we are going to play some Voice of Cards. Haven't played it in a short while. Happy to be able to come back and play some more. Ooh, new outfits. Hello there. Oh, but those seem to be DLC stuff. Oh darn. Ah, but we do have these ones. Or these ones. Really kind. Ooh, change the pedal board. Bunch of DLC stuff, it seems. Oh. Suppose it cannot be avoided. All these are microtransactions, oh well. But that's not why we're here. That's not why we're here. We're here to continue our game. Yeah! Chapter 2, about to enter Chapter 3. Wait. Yeah, okay, right there. Chapter 3, Isle of Bliss. It's gonna be fun.
A monster appears. Rather, you approach it, because the poor thing's paralyzed from head to toe. You may be able to aid it by administering some curative. You would help it if you could, but you have no curative on hand. Unable to do anything more, you keep walking. An armor-clad knight stands, exuding an extraordinarily powerful aura. The knight faces you and asks, "Might you be challengers?" But after sizing you up for a long moment, his shoulders slump and he mutters, "No, you are not yet ready. Grow strong, young ones," he says, then returns to standing. It appears he awaits a stalwart warrior to challenge him. That was lucky. And fight. lucky. That was lucky. Fortune favors the... About the enemy. Yeah, looks like it was only an old woman. You try to say hello, but she wanders off without even registering your presence. You did great. And fight. Let's head to Unionville. Drawing upon your courage, you toss the janky telescope aside and charge ahead with your friends. But what you saw was only an old woman. You and your friends stumble over one. Ow! Seems like someone met the wrong end of the knife the woman was holding when you collide. I didn't do it, cries the woman, running off without even a hint of remorse. You see something approaching from up ahead. A monster, Melanie shouts, readying for battle. Mr. Flobby, get back here. It's dangerous out there, a young girl chides, taking the creature back to the village. It seems you've finally arrived at Unionville, a village where humans and monsters live together in peace. What a weird place, remarks Riddis lightheartedly. I like it. We aren't staying a moment longer than necessary, says an unsettled Melanie, her distaste for monsters plain on her face. Welcome. 100. You will be instantly transported to any location you've previously visited. Travel for 100 gold pieces?
Can you hear me now? Uh-oh. Have I been talking muted the whole time? Oh no, I've been muted the whole time. Ah, well. Lose me right. Well, hello everybody. Hey there, Zero and Steel. I'm happy to see both of you. Oh, goodness. I've been commenting and saying all kinds of stuff. Alas. It happens. A voice of cards. I even tried to imitate the narrator's voice at one point. Yeah, 27 out of 30 already. Air Splitter might be a good idea. Knight's Armor, I already have that. Knight's Chainmail, don't use Mars, so don't need that. Fairy Dress will raise her defense, good. She needs defense. Ring of Protection, Fire Stay, ooh. Fire, water, wind, bolt, and poison. Oh man, so much. So many elements. Okay, but I want the fairy dress for sure. So how are you feeling, Steel and Zero? I am happy to see you both. Okay. Ring of protection. She doesn't need more defense. Huh? A fire ring might actually be very nice though. For obvious reasons. Oh, but I don't think I want to... You know what? I'll just buy it. And that's all I got. Perhaps I can sell things. Equipment. Oh yeah, the Moke Sword. Get that out. Get that out of here. All these old things that barely give me anything. Those it is better than nothing. And the fire stay ring stays here. Yes, thank you. Thank you, proprietor. Now for the inn.
Any travelers with magical little critters can stay for free. It appears the headman's long-standing pronouncement on the welcoming of all magical creatures also applies to you and your party.
Yeah, thank you, Mar. Well, every inn we've visited so far has been free. That is suspicious. Well, I am happy to hear, Stillcat, that you are on the positive side of things rather than the negative things. Yeah, if ever you do want to, I recite the poem somewhere. I'm all ears about it. If ever you want to. I'm happy that I'm happy that I get to talk to you tonight. And I hope things will only continue to do better for you.
The woman frowns deeply, claiming the cakes she bought for her beloved furball have all been eaten by someone else.
I suppose you're right, Zero. Oh no, furball. Here's furball.
A quiet furball sits with crumbs around its mouth.
Gee, I wonder what, wonder who.
The child says his monster friend left the village suddenly to go back home. He claims the headman told him that he could go home when he grew up too. The little orc child pouts, but I don't know where my home is.
Well, ain't that sad. No pity for monsters.
You ask the old man if he knows anything about the dragon. No, sir, he answers. All I know is that it brings more trouble to this already troubled world.
Every time that I've streamed, the past 3 times, there's this Russian dude who walks in and comments a link. Whatever. Okay.
But our headman is a wise and worldly man. He might know something, he remarks, pointing at a house not far away.
I don't care. Thank you.
The little goblin sulks as he gazes upon the withering flowers he tried so desperately to take care of. He looks at you with tears in his eyes, silently begging you for help.
Aww.
They must be thirsty, you think to yourself. Then stop, stop, the goblin shrieks angrily. You're drowning them. If it were that easy, the goblin says, he would have done it himself.
Well, sorry, I tried.
A young boy wanders up to your group in wide-eyed wonder. You surmise his curiosity stems from the lack of traveler. You realize you are right when he assails you with questions about your origins and adventures. The Inquisition leaves you exhausted.
That was easy. Man, Zero, some of these backstories are just so weird. You've seen some, you know what I mean. This little boy loves climbing trees. Just you watch. Today, he's gonna climb the big tree in the square. The little boy loves his big sister. Today, he's gonna climb a tree to have a look-see in his sister's room. And some of them are so weird. Like this lady here. This is the weirdest one of all. I mean, it's the cannibal woman. Every morning she has to take her husband's abuse. There's so much a woman can stomach. The mornings are quiet now, save for the soft salad chopping. Her husband vanished some days ago, and ever since, meat has been on the menu more often than not. What? What? I mean, yeah. And that's Viridius' mom. I have no idea how her dress works that way, but it does. Man, it's so messed up, man. So messed up. So freaky. Hello, slime.
However does your mouth become so filthy, Mr. Flobby? Sighs the girl as she wipes the slime clean. Clearly embarrassed, Mr. Flobby murmurs, "That's not my mouth."
Okay, first of all, it can talk. And second of all, ew.
The little orc child is engrossed in a fairy tale. The title reads, "The Legend of the Dragon." You take a peek into the picture book and come across a passage that piques your interest. To where, you wonder, then recall that this is merely a fairy tale. The village headman is a renowned gourmet, and rumor has it he only dines on the finest foods. The man says he wishes he too could have such a lavish meal just once in his life. His deep desire for delicacies only growing with time.
A war. What's his thing gonna be? Where are you? You are? Not a day passed that he didn't wear his hair or arrange his clothes just the way she liked. She was the prettiest girl in the village, and one day she was sure she knows him. Before long, the village was full of men, dressed the same and wore their hair the exact same way. She used to be able to tell any of them apart. What? What? Well, that's... yeah, okay.
Wow, a new friend, and so big, too, the furball exclaims in glee as it rushes over to Mar. Mar stares off into the distance as the furball snuggles up to his... For some reason, Ridis joins in on the cuddling.
Okay. Okay. Consent, please.
Lately, a suspicious man cloaked in black has been seen wandering about the village outskirts. The old woman looks at Melanie and remarks that he was dressed just like her.
Uh-oh. Alright, well, let's head to the elder's house.
Travelers, you hear a voice. Down here, at thy feet. You look down to see a small clump of fur by your boots.
Knowing the monsters can talk is just weird.
The clump of fur speaks. I am Lappy, and I should like to journey forth with thee.
Happy is the same name as the police mascot in Astral Chain. Fun fact.
Lappy the furball looks at you with amiable expectations.
What makes you think we'll be your friend? Now, for those of you who've watched up until now, you all know that whenever I try to take a good answer, you know, a nice answer, it always backfires against me. Whenever I try to help somebody, whenever I do something nice, something happens that makes me mess up and look like a total jerk. Now, I know that Melanie hates monsters, so she would want me to choose that one. And since we're trying to hit on Melanie, who read this? And you know what? Let's actually be a joke this time and see what happens.
Why do you want to join us? You ask candidly.
That's less jokey than I thought it would be.
I heard a voice calling my name, so I must find to whom it belongs. No more monsters, comes Melanie's cold reply.
Yeah, we got points with her.
When you say more, do you mean Mar? You ask. But Melanie doesn't. Thoroughly rejected by Melanie, Lappy bursts into tears. Lappy says he has no friends because of his aged face and speech. All alone, he decided to leave the village on a journey. Your party is silenced by the crying child with the face of a grown man.
What the heck?
You tell Melanie to be nice and quip that both she and Lappy could use a friend.
No! No, I don't want to.
Exhausted from arguing with you, Melanie half-heartedly agrees. Fine, we can be friends.
Okay, that's one thing I don't like about this game. No matter what option you choose, it forces you into a direction. Why would you have us choose dialogue options if it doesn't change a thing?
However, she says that they are on a dangerous journey to defeat the dragon. As such, they cannot take a child with them. Lappy leaps up and hugs her in his excitement, exclaiming, "Thou hast made me so happy."
Yeah, whatever.
Till next time, Melanie says. Peeling though she thought all monsters to be evil, Melanie feels that the ones here are different. Finally, a friend.
Wow. It seems that Hero and Melanie are just not meant to be together. As much as I try. Yeah, that's what I'm not a fan of. This game feels like it should have more options, you know? Like your answers should weigh more, but I guess it doesn't. I just have to get that that mindset out of me, I guess. Hello, Huntsman!
You bow, but before you can speak, the man suddenly introduces himself as the village headman.
Hey, nice hair.
He laughs, then shamelessly praises his own village as being wondrous and peaceful. And who are you? he asks.
She still has a whole story arc to go through with her hatred of monsters before she's dateable. Amethyst's dad. Okay, well, how are we gonna answer? Oh, we're gonna heal to take the dragon down.
After explaining that you are on a quest to defeat the dragon, the headman invites you to rest your feet a bit in his village.
Lappy is happy, but Phoenix is saddy.
He says that he had heard rumors of the dragon when he... You must be tired from your journey. Have a seat. I will have my chef prepare a feast, the headman says, then claps his hands twice to summon a stewardess.
God dang it, Zaya. Ooh, food. That's a nice chicken.
Extravagant dishes that you have never seen before are placed on the table before you, each one looking more delicious than the last.
Why doesn't that chef in the village eat here if this so fancy food fancy?
You're drooling, Melanie scowls. You hadn't even noticed.
Dang it! Phoenix, you suck! Melanie hates you!
You wipe your mouth with your sleeve, then gasp as you turn. Perhaps in an attempt to hold himself back, Mar is gnawing on the table corner.
Traveling group of entertainers. That's actually very funny, Zero. Because that's exactly what we were doing.
There. We'll eat soon, you reassure Mar while gently stroking his head. The doors fly open in the next instant, and a girl runs in.
What's it gonna be this time? Is the village on fire again?
With tears in her eyes, she tells you that her dear companion, Mr. Flobby the Slime, is missing.
Well, maybe he didn't like it that you wiped his butt all the time.
The headman's eyes go wide in surprise. We must find that slime right away, he says anxiously.
Is the slime like the chosen one who's gonna save the village?
You are starving, but it doesn't look like you'll be able to partake of the feast before you because of Mr. Flobby's disappearance.
Can't we just grab some food to go? Alright, what do we got? Unable to restrain yourself any longer, you open your mouth. We will find your slime and nothing else. Alright, Zero. Which one did you take? I'll take the one you didn't. We'll look for it, is what I took. I can't take it anymore.
Unable to restrain yourself any longer, you open your mouth wide to inhale the food.
Stop by Make Medieval on the way to save the day. And Mar eats it.
And you see Mar chewing on the table leg. You grab the savage Mar and hug him close, rubbing his back. You'll get a tummy ache if you eat that, you tell him, both of you slowly coming. It appears the story has hit a standstill.
Well,
until you need to hear the whole story from the young
great.
girl.
You know, I think I honestly just would have rather it just be no dialogue choices, just, you know, one straight path story, rather than having unnecessary choices like that. I don't know.
The girl sobs, wailing about the missing Mr. Flobby.
You kept wiping his butt and trying to shove food down his butt. Your fault.
Melanie places her hand atop the girl's head and promises that your party will find her companion.
Mr. Flobby's soft lock. We have to restart the game.
The girl then hands something to Melanie. It looks like the muddy handkerchief she used to wipe Mr. Flobby.
Ew, that has his butt stuff on it.
She asks Melanie to wipe Mr. Flobby with it after you find him.
Ew. No.
The girl claims to have searched the... Regardless, looking aimlessly outside the village would be a waste of time. You decide to collect more information in the village.
It's probably in the nameless shrine that we saw.
She says she saw a suspicious man in black with a slide. She claims they went northwest together. Did that man take
right.
Mr. Flobby? You resolve to leave the village in search of the pair.
Yep, it's gonna be in the dungeon. Big surprise! Alright, what do we got here?
Though a torch is not strictly necessary, it would certainly help you find your way through the dimly lit shrine.
Do I not have a torch? Oh well.
Your footing is obscured in the dimness of the shrine. You should probably... You go forth slowly but steadily. Taking it one step, you take a good look at the floor and see it lined in trails of viscous liquid. No doubt a slime or 200 have passed through here.
Oh, a slime of 200, yeah. Oh, there's our man in black, it seems. Must explore everything. Yeah, I definitely do not need a torch here. Is this our fifth party member?
It looks like poor Mr. Flobby is being held captive by the mystery man. Hand over that slime, you shout to the man in the dark.
It's
you
him.
Speak as if I kidnapped him, he remarks, curtly turning to face
It's
you.
Melanie's twin brother, obviously. I mean, look at that. Exact same outfit, same hair. Obviously, him and Melanie are either part of the same cult, the same, I don't know, magic school, or they're just family.
When your eyes finally adjust to the surrounding darkness, you realize the man's clothes look eerily similar to Melanie's. Melanie's mouth falls open in surprise. It seems the man has noticed Melanie as well. It looks like the two know each other.
So family is not the right... It's not an option. I mean... Go with this one.
The man says that he and Melanie came from the same village, where this was their native dress.
Yes.
The man's revelation makes you realize that you know almost nothing about Melanie's past.
Not from me not wanting to. Hey, nice.
You ask Melanie about her hometown, but she holds her tongue. Then the man speaks.
Not cool.
With forbidden magic, our clan has ensured the dragon, he begins, when Melanie cuts in. She rattles on about the man, telling you that he is Vince, a lunatic obsessed with the dragon. Vince resentfully claims that he is searching for the noble dragon to protect it. You ran away from home with your tail between your legs, he ridicules. Enraged, Melanie lunges at Vince. You have so many questions, but realize that the most pressing matter is getting Mr. Flobby back. So you ready for
All right,
that?
Flobby.
Careful, he won't go down easy.
Alright, here we go. Waboom! 100 hit points! And what's the happenstance each turn? Okay. What's this one? Adds 3 to all defense. Okay. Alright. Start by freezing him. Yes! Unless, of course, he's immune. No, he's immune! Oh, he's immune! Cody! Cody, my man! Hello! Yeah, poison! I'm happy to see you! Happy Tuesday! And Happy New Year! I hope you are feeling well. Uh-oh. Oh, good. Lightning ring, sucker! Okay, so he resists freeze, so I guess I won't bother with the freeze then. I mean, it had to happen at some point that a monster resisted freeze. Oh yeah, watch out for next turn. That's gonna hurt, my dude. Ooh! Oh yeah! And one more hit, and that will do it. I mean, ah, bye, Melanie. Poison. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt so much. Oh, here we go. Quick shot, double damage with super buffed up attack. He is so dead. Oh, he is so dead. Yeah, yeah, 50 something. Bye-bye.
During the fight, Vince asks, "Do you know the truth about that village?"
Okay, so Cody, so what you've missed so far, that's not a whole lot, but remember when we left, when we exited the forest where we met the Ridis the elf, we were headed to Unionville. Unionville, the place where monsters and humans live in harmony together. So we go there to find more info about our dragon. And there we indeed meet, you know, some monsters accompanied by some humans. And we meet with the mayor, the headsman, who said, "Oh yeah, come on in, I'll tell you all about the dragon." But before he has a chance to, a woman runs in. "My monster pet is missing! My monster pet is missing!" Mr. Flobby. A slime called Mr. Flobby. He's missing! And the headsman starts to panic. "We have to get Mr. Flobby back! It is imperative!" So we ask around town and we find out Mr. Flobby got captured by this dark-robed man. And they're hiding in the cave. So we just came here, we beat him up. Vince and Melanie are from the same hometown. That's why they have the same outfit. That is their traditional hometown robe. Is Vince Abaya. As much as I'm trying to resale value, it's still there with us.
The headman may look like a nice old man, but he keeps those little monsters around to... He begins, but before he can
Mr.
finish...
Flobby stabs him in the back. No. Oh no, it's these buttheads again.
Winifred, Hedwin, and Berwin of the Ivory Order appear.
Ah yes, Vince is all about, "I have to save the dragon," which is weird.
The three brush you aside, fixing their attention on Vince. So you are the one who disturbs the peace, they exclaim, then charge at him. The Ivory Order and that false justice they serve are the true evil here, he retaliates, fighting back.
Oh my. Well now. Whoa, that's a lot of XP, nice. Ooh, nice. A full-on AoE attack. Yeah. Ooh, hello there. Generate 2 gems. Interesting. And provoke all enemies. Nice. That's the tank. Demonic dance. On name. Oh great, hits the 3 butt heads. Let's grab Mr. Flobby and get out of here.
You realize this is your chance to grab Mr. Flobby. Vince is on equal footing with the 3 from the Order. You realize then that he wasn't fighting in earnest against you earlier. Engrossed in their battle, the combatants
I could take this moment to backstab either the trio or Vince.
Perhaps wary of humans, Mr. Flobby dashes out when you draw near.
Bye, Flob. So he obviously knows a secret about the town. The headman keeps the monsters around to do something.
When you reach out to grab Mr. Flobby, lower Mr. Flobby's stamina.
Oh no, what are we gonna do? Oh my gosh, it's an angry slime. Oh, he gonna die. No, he's not dead. Alright then. Stab the healer. It's just good strategy. Yes, and she's the one we bumped into and stole the wallet.
Exhausted from the fight, the raging Mr. Flobby, but it seems he hasn't yet come to his senses. Find something to help return Mr. Flobby to normal.
Obviously. Obviously, we give him the sword. Alright, let's wipe your butt off.
You wipe Mr. Flobby's mouth with the handkerchief you received from the girl.
That's not my mouth.
Then you hear a quiet voice speak. That's not my mouth, Mr. Flobby murmurs bashfully.
Just keep wiping his butt off.
It looks like the girl's familiar scent on the handkerchief returned him to normal. Having regained his senses, you place the increasingly sticky handkerchief in your bag.
Why would you do that? Alright, what dark secret does the headsman have? Why does he keep the monsters around? I feel we're about to find out a deep, dark secret.
Lappy approaches and tells you that Mr. Flobby has returned.
Yeah. Now let's go talk to the lady.
The girl is ecstatic that Mr. Flobby is finally back home. I'm happy for you, Melanie says with a smile as she returns the handkerchief.
Wait, but it was in my bag. Does Melanie just give herself the authority to sift through my bag whenever she wants? That's fine. She is the top waifu of the game. And Phoenix is not but a simp for her, I guess.
The girl bows her head and thanks you deeply. Mr. Flobby looks as slimy as ever. You just hope it's a happy slime. The headman wants us to bring Mr. Flobby to him. Of course not. But bring him back soon. she answers with a bright smile.
Alright, what kind of dark secret are we about to find out from the headsman? Oh boy, Mr. Flobby's backstory. Oh boy. What do we got from Mr. Flobby's backstory? It's everyone's favorite friendly villager slime, Mr. Flobby. You can find him playing house or racing against a girl in the village, his bestest friend forever. Mr. Flobby comes from a real big family. There's his sister Plobby, his brother Blebby, and his nephew Booby. Sadly, none of them are with us any longer. Oh, that's what happens when you're slimes in a world of adventuring. They tend to die quickly. Sorry. Sorry, Blobby family. A real shame, that. Alright. Show me your evil plans.
I am so happy to see you safe and sound, the headman exclaims, giving Mr. Flobby a hug. You explain everything that happened, including the incident with Vince and the Ivory Order. He expresses his relief that the Order will be taking care of the criminal. He then thanks you for your hard work and instructs his stewardess to prepare dinner for your party.
But he already made a feast for us before we left, and now he wants to make another one? Well, rip Mr. Flobby? He's about to be served this dinner? Oh, Flobby's gone.
You can feel your collective mouths watering at the sight of the lavish meal before you.
Yeah, extreme suspicious vibes going on here. Look at this feast.
You, Mar, and Ridis immediately dig in. You aren't sure you'll
But
find
Melanie
a moment to
is the
breathe
wisest
among
of us
all
all.
the feasting. Please, eat to your heart's content, the headman insists with a smile.
What's gonna happen?
Once your belly is full, you realize that Mr. Flobby is gone.
Yup.
And then... Room for dessert? The headman asks, offering you a plate of slimy jelly. You feel your stomach churning at the very sight of it.
Who called it? Who called it? I'm sorry, who called it? Man, I saw that coming 20 miles away.
The color strikes you as familiar, and the stickiness sends a shiver down your spine.
Well, well, well. I mean, obviously, Mr. Less thinking, more eating. Nom 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 nom. Mr. Flobby?
Is this Mr. Flobby? You ask the headman, your voice trembling in disbelief. The headman looks at you with a plain expression, one that holds no malice. Is that a problem? He questions. This dish is a masterpiece, he remarks with a light-hearted chuckle as he gazes at the jelly. And I have you brave heroes to thank for it. Had you not brought that slime back, we would not be able to enjoy this exquisite dessert.
Yep. Oh, so we just leave, okay. We're not gonna burn this place down? Maybe I should have just dug in.
You move to leave, but the headman stops you.
And let me guess, he's gonna say something like, now that you know our secret, I can't allow you to leave. You will all die here. The secret must remain.
I try to get my meat while it's still young and tender, but at least your pet is very plump, he remarks, licking his lips.
Close enough.
He points at Mar and asks, would you consider leaving that creature here with me?
Here you are, Cody. Here's the resale value. We found the buyer. How much you offering?
How much, you ask? You can't be serious.
Go away. You are going to be. You are hide user on channel. Go away. You can't be serious.
As much as you desire, he answers.
Oh, wait a minute.
And then...
As much as I desire? Hello, wait a minute.
You grab the headman by his lapels, hands trembling in fury.
There we go. Here we go. I thought... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. He's gonna... Okay, well then. Yeah, guys, I think he's gonna die. Wait, what happens if I pass? Okay. Ball guy. Pass again, see what happens. I can explain. Increases defense. I can explain. Yeah. You're already all buffed up. Boasts. Come on, fall guy again. Fall guy, take home damage. Wow. Okay, whatever. Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, it was funny and all, but... Oh, wow. Dude, overkill. So, whenever I play this game, and whenever Melanie does something, like, super overkill, like, you know, she crits for insane damage, I always have in my head song Melanie from Weird Al Yankovic. It's constantly playing in my mind every time I think about this game. Melanie from Weird Al. It's funny. Well, he's dead. Or at least wounded. Bam!
You pummel the headman with all your might. Curled up on the ground, the headman groans in pain, but insists that monsters were meant to be eaten.
And will Melanie have a change of heart and step up to say, not all monsters are evil?
You hug Mar tightly, reassuring him that you will not. Mar looks at you with his round eyes and mews softly. You meet eyes with the rest of your party and reach a tacit agreement. Together, you all stand and leave.
Seems that Melanie is not there yet. No? Okay. Can I punch him again?
His consciousness fading, the headman asks, "What did I do?"
Okay, well. Hello, Mr. Green Fuzz Tiger. Hello and Happy New Year to you. I'm happy to see you.
As you are about to leave the headman's house, though.
Is the lady gonna come up to us and say, "Where's Mr. Flobby?"
The old man suddenly charges at you from behind. But Mar, the keener of you two, is quick to block his path. With a crash, Mar and the headman tumble to the ground. From the headman's hand falls a small blade. It clatters to the ground, covered in blood.
Uh-oh, that's going to affect Mars' resale value. Oh no, did Mars just die? No way. Not like that. Okay,
You
just
take the injured Mar to an inn where you can watch over him.
I hope you're feeling well tonight, Green Fuzz. It is nice to see you. I'm doing great.
You gaze at the unconscious Mar with concern. Despite the shallow wound, no amount of medicine seems to rouse Mar from the bed.
Oh no, it's Lappy.
I heard that my friends were in danger, so I came as quickly as I could, Lappy says. As he reaches Mar's bedside, he leans over and licks his wound.
Weird.
This is what you call it extract, he shouts.
What? Here's the option for what?
He explains that it is a poison extracted from a certain monster. If it enters the body, it drastically reduces one's stamina. Hearing those words, you realize the headman's blade must have been coated in this poison. Mar's condition starts to make sense.
He pretended to be interested in selling him so that the headman lowers his guard so that Phoenix then stabs him or whatnot.
Isn't there anything we can do? Melanie asks. Lappy's eyes widen in realization before he places his mouth over Mar's wound and begins sucking. He then puts the what-you-call-it extract into a bottle and hands it to you.
How does he do that? He has no hands.
Lappy says that if you follow the road south of the village, you will reach Shoreland. He tells you to give the extract to the famous nutritionist there.
Lappy should go. Go what? Go where? Got it.
Realizing that you are at fault for this, you don't hesitate to undertake the quest.
How could it be our fault? Not our fault. What are you talking about?
But this is strange. The extract comes from a monster, so it should have no effect on one, Lappy remarks with a curious tilt of his head.
Okay. That's foreshadowing of the fact that R was once actually human, and we're going through a full metal alchemist kind of story here, that he was transformed into a monster. Obviously. Oh boy, Village Headman's backstory. Great. Can't wait to hear that one.
I thought a beast of that size would eat us out of house and home, she remarks, no doubt talking about Mar.
Oh boy, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Probably not as bad as a cannibal woman. Wait, where is he? Oh, there he is. Traveling gourmand in his younger days, the headman has long been fond of monsters. So much so, he founded Unionsville, where humans and monsters coexist. Looks don't tell the whole story. Even the most inedible looking things can harbor incredible flavors, the headman explains, his table filled with dishes never before seen. You know what, Cody? I should just give up on him trying to be nice and hit on Melanie. I don't think this story wants us to be with Melanie. As much as I've tried, seems that this game is fated that Phoenix will remain forever and always a jerk. Ooh, Chapter 4. Monster vanishes in a village where such creatures live together in peace with humankind. While on its trail, the proud witch encounters a one-eyed man from her past. As the Ivory Order and the mysterious man cross blades, the self-proclaimed heroes slink away to the missing monster home. The hidden village's secret comes to light. It is united in name alone. The monster falls, protecting the would-be heroes and the headman's blade. Knowing they must save their precious companion, the party sets out to the next town, Shoreland. There they meet two stalwart men who devote their lives to nutrition. Oh, hello, fancy men. Well, it's a good thing I stopped using Mara. I'm not all that sad that he's not with us.
You come across two men sitting on a rock. They take no notice of you or the party.
Okay, cool, Zero.
But you can hear their fervent discussion. You listen in and deduce that they are a pair of thieves. You lean in, trying to hear what else. Listen about that loot. Head south from the harbor. And it sounds like you hastily grab a scrap of paper, write down what you've heard, and
That's
quietly
south from the harbor.
sneak away.
I imagine the harbor is Shoreland. If Shoreland's not a harbor, I'll be quite weird. Oh, it's that guy again. He's got 50 defense, look at that. So the best way to do it is with poison. And hope that he does get poisoned. I mean, 50 defense, what do you do with 50 defense, man? Oh, well, nope. Nice. Oh, Mara is good against this guy because he's got the dice. Yeah, the you do damage equal to the dice. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, hey, there's the harbor.
About the enemy.
Yeah, that water elemental was the second time I fought him. Hey, Shoreland, right there.
Look, you two, it's the sea, Ridis exclaims, frolicking in glee. You, on the other hand, trudge along as far as you can from the coast, ignoring the hair sticking to your forehead. Feeling something at your feet, you glance down. There's something underneath your boot.
What?
It appears you've stepped on a monster's cape, making it very upset. It attacks you in
What?
fury.
How did you not notice this? Phoenix, you are dumb. You are really dumb. I can't believe it.
And fight.
Ooh, bolt damage. Oh, wow. So far no monster has been weak to wind. Will wind work here, or would it not? No, but it still did a good amount of damage. Alright, quick shot and kill him. Oh, well. I guess not then. Oh no! Sploosh! I have missed! Alright, lightning time! Oh yeah, max damage. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, nice! Oh wow, very nice. Yeah, you are so dead. Oh no, no, no! Oh. I wanted to do the attack. I wanted to do the basic attack, darn. Oh well. Because then I would have been able to do double attack, quick shot, but I can't. Basic old arrow. No! Melanie, why won't you go out with me? Oh, darn. I'm singing Melanie. Why won't you go out with me? Yeah. Yeah. Good stuff. There's still so much map to be explored. But, well, where is the loot from the thieves? Oh well. I should just go to the harbor. I've got about 30 minutes left on my stream. I now try to only stream for 2 hours, from 8 to 10. That's just what I do now. Alright, so you are out of commission. Now to the harbor, thank you. Chonk chonk, ching chonk. There's still so much map to be explored. I can't stop. I'm addicted. Okay.
The harbor is closed today. Anyone seeking shoreline should move 3 spaces to the southeast.
Well, guys, we tried. Oh, it's the medicine dude again. Nope. Get out of here. We've seen you before. It's such a big map to explore. Ah, the telescope. What do we got? Oh, that's a goblin. Do we go slow or do we rush up to it? I never know.
Looks like some monsters prowling
Yes,
about.
because they're the ones who give you like 1,000 experience points.
Channel
That's
the inner
slime.
champion of justice you never knew you had, and decide to throw down with the
You would,
monsters.
you would fight one slime and then get 1,000 experience points. Alright, time to beat up everybody. What is it tonight with those Russian... Anyway. Not important. Too much. Over here. Doesn't seem like that fight was anything special.
You sheathe your sword with a braggartly flourish, flashing a smug grin at your friend. But no one's looking at you except for Melanie. The exasperated sigh she heaves rings loud as a shout in your ears.
Well, good, she saw me. That's all I care about, she saw me. Oh, well, hello. Hello. What now? More lizards? No. Oh, yeah, that hurt. Yes, there really are a lot of encounters in this game. Shockwave. Ooh! Paralysis. Nice. Sounds like fun. And an event, okay.
You pick up a scrap of paper dropped by
Alright.
some manner of monster.
Where
There's a message
see the
scrawled on
sea,
it in crude
harbor,
lettering.
peninsula, stolen treasure. Where see the sea, harbor, peninsula, stolen treasure?
Clearly, whoever dropped this mess, you stashed the scrap of paper in your pack and resolved to keep an eye out for the treasure on your travels.
Musty Tower. Musty is usually not a name, a word I would use to describe a tower. But go on. I'll get back to you, Musty Tower. Oh hey, she's first. One face north? Okay. I'll have to check that out then.
Congrats.
Thanks. Ooh. Yeah! Ooh, what's the destructive? Oh, it's the wind box. Aha! I don't know if that's a stolen treasure or not, but it's definitely a treasure. And as such, I won. Aww.
Good work.
They're unseen? Okay. South from the harbor and across the mountains. Okay. I mean, I crossed the mountains. Ooh, he's dead. Oh, he's dead too.
Congrats.
The girls are so much better than these.
Something's catching the sunlight just so. You move closer,
Ah.
you find a chest. Something about
There
this
we go.
feels... Sure enough, this is the location those thieves... Quite convinced you found their stash. You open the chest with a self-satisfied smirk on your face.
Okay. Hey, how glad you take that. Quite gladly indeed. Oh, nice. Well, cool then. Oh yeah. Go with it. Go with it. It's your birthday. The note was saying something like, see the Sea Harbor Peninsula or something. Get out of here. Fine, I'll do it myself.
You take the stranger at his... You gradually begin to feel quite ill. The world spins. The doctor of sorts eyes the now empty bottle. Well, should have led with that, you tried to say, but it comes out sounding more like...
Oh, we're just exploring everything. Oh my. Oh dear, okay. This is not gonna be fun. Oh dear, okay. Okay, thank you, poison. Okay, well. I'm sure they resist this. I can't imagine they not resist this. They're like water elementals. But can they be frozen? But can they be frozen? I have to try. I have to at least try. Yes! Okay, good to know. Awesome. Yes, good damage. Good damage, yes. No! Ridis! How big damage do we... Always has a gem to use on a turn. That doesn't sound like a bad idea at all, actually. Oh man, so much damage. Yes. Nice crit.
Oh?
Okay. Yeah. Hopefully that poison's gonna kill him. Aha. Yes. Although, now that I think about it, I maybe should have done the lightning bolt on him so that it would have done double damage. I will. I can confirm that the wind is not very effective again. Well, that was not a pleasant fight, but it wasn't that hard. Haha. 600 gold, yeah! And a defroster! Alright, so we got 3 enemy stories to look at before the game's over. We got Ring of Protection. The telescope. Here we go. What do we got? It's the old butcher lady. The old butcher lady. Charge into her.
But what you saw was only an old woman. When you realize this, which sends you and your companions tumbling over one another into a heap on the ground.
Oh,
A concerned look on
well
her
then.
face, the old woman hands you a bottle of medicine.
Well, it seems that was a good answer. Alright, we're almost done with the map. Urgh. No card unturned. I hate this. I wish you a very pleasant night, Mr. Tiger, sir. May we meet again someday soon. Be well. You too. Okay. I only have this section left. Hey Zero, have you thought about what are you gonna get for Emma for her level up? With a whoosh of displaced air, something shoot across the path in front of you. What is that thing? Oh, it's probably a monster.
Careful not to attract attention to yourself. You sneak a glance in the direction that the monster rolls gleefully across the... Your friends give you strange looks. With a brisk clearing of the throat,
Okay,
you
well,
stride away.
That was a great event. Inflict seal on all allies and enemies for one turn. What seal?
Rout the enemy.
Cannot use skills that cost gems. Ah, well. Alright.
Oh?
Oh. Not yet. Been a bit busy, but excited, yeah. Well, I mean, you all keep getting crits, that's fine with me.
Excellent.
Everyone's getting crits, wow. And finally, the map is all done. There's a musty tower here. Oof. It took some time. Yeah, well, my stream is ending in like 5 or 10 minutes. As we enter Shoreland, and that's gonna be the end of it. Thank you very much for hanging out, Zero. I'm glad that I have someone who is also playing this game with me. That's exciting. you have a great night. And you know what? This just looks like a great place to stop playing. Truth be told. I thank you all, everyone who came in and chatted and said hi, and who lurked. Always a pleasure to talk with you all. Wish you all a excellent night. Safe evening. That was funny, Zero. It's a good thing Cody was there, exactly. That was good. Alright. See you all some other time. Good night.